The road trip. Something us car enthusiasts have grown to love. But what exactly makes the perfect road trip? Is it just going from point A to point B and having fun at that end destination? Or is it just stopping along the way during the journey to epic places? I hopped in the car with Rob Ferretti, Drive Network, and many others to find out. I'm David Patterson, and this is the Adventure Drives. Day 2 of the Adventure Drive started in Telluride, Colorado. It was time to head to Arches National Park in Utah. With this on our map, we headed to the beautiful natural landscapes. How you doing, Ian?
I'm doing great.
In the man of the hour, Alex Roy.
Good morning.
Morning. You get any sleep?
Hardly.
Hardly?
Hardly.
Hardly.
I don't sleep well in hotel beds.
Really?
I have like a $90 mattress on my bed, and I'm used to it.
This was a nice bed last night.
It was a
I was
nice
comfy
bed
last
as far as
night. That was
beds
good.
go. But I've got like a $90 mattress on my bed at home, so it's just a piece of garbage, and I'm used to it. So when I go to a nice place, I just don't sleep.
Well, if there was ever a way to start off a day, it's starting off like this.
Yeah.
Leaving Telluride, Colorado, which is amazing, one of my favorite places in the country. And I may sound redundant because a lot of the places we're going to are my favorite places in the country, and they just all happen to be out west, which is very convenient.
Adventure Drives. And it's really, really pretty out here, but
Lead car having some issues. Our main problem right now is we blew the fuse on a cigarette lighter, which means we now can't charge our phones, which we're using for GPS. We can't use our Valentine 1 radar detector, which is what saves our ass, especially now that we're going to be off the mountain roads, driving deserts at high speeds to Arches National Park. That's Kelsey, that's your girl. We're gonna be driving through the desert blind, essentially, with no radar protection. And us being the lead car, and usually setting a healthy, enjoyable pace, we'll be exposed to potential tickets.
yeah, and I've never driven through the desert, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, and then what happens if our phones die? Now we're like juggling airplane modes between the two phones.
We're like strategically lining everything up at this time. We'll have this in airplane
it's 8
mode.
in the morning and I have 56% battery on my phone already, so. And when you're out here where there's very, very, very spotty reception, you're running into the problem that your phone is just murdering battery trying to like look for any satellite.
It's terrible. Like as soon as I got 3G, bam, it went right back to 1X and I couldn't search any
But
directions.
we're having fun. If we're gonna get lost somewhere, we're gonna enjoy it.
Oh yeah, might as well. I mean, we are in a Porsche GT3, so
Yeah, with jackets on, it's about to be 110 degrees, so.
we should probably rethink that.
One of the best things about this is the morning, and especially when you're in the mountains. It was like 40 degrees this morning.
It was
and
nuts.
we're going to 110 in the next couple of hours. So you have to sort of wear the shorts, or maybe if you had those cool like rip-away pants like LeBron.
Yeah.
But I didn't see anyone bring those.
Here's the theme of our trip.
Yeah. Again,
Again.
there's something about Colorado and random one-lane construction zones.
They should have a spare in there.
What, you want the smaller ones or like that size?
Oh,
Do you have
the German bullshit metric 15 blade? Steal it from the tip.
No, where would it say spare?
I think they have inside. That's the ones we
I
bought.
think this is the ones they have inside. They're not the same.
Oh, you want the little ones? The Ferraris have the little ones.
No, we have the little ones. We need the big
Here's what I need to replace, the 12-volt socket.
So we blew a fuse over there, fuse box. As you can see, it's opened. And we can't charge our phones or anything like that. So Alex Roy voluntarily gave us his power brick. What a nice guy. Okay, so me, Freddie right here, climbing to the arches.
Not really climbing, it's like a leisurely walk up a really big slope.
Yeah.
In 100-degree weather.
In 100-degree weather, and I was a dumbass and didn't bring enough water. But I'm gonna be okay. I have some with me, which is all right. But thank God for dry air.
It's gonna be like the Lord of the Flies when we get up here. I'm fighting anyone for their water.
Oh, I know.
My last ounce of strength.
But no matter how exhausting this is, the view is worth it. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's pretty cool if we don't die.
It's pretty cool. If we don't die.
If we don't die.
Hashtag don't die at Arch. Dom and I getting our workout on. That shirt fits this environment so much. As we see here, Chris looking off into the distance, rethinking his life choices in Utah.
Contemplating the meaning of life.
How do they get around here?
Woo!
Okay.
Lewis and Clark doing the smart thing.
I'm gonna crawl under this limb here and just sleep forever.
About 20 more minutes. You're almost there.
Pretty cool, right? Good job. Okay, I made it to the arch. Very cool. This is really, really cool actually. Very beautiful up here. Worth the walk. How to pull off a picture illusion that you're saving somebody from a cliff. Balboni made it. How's it feel?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
No problem. Easy.
That water warning, they weren't joking around. Dave and I made it down a little bit earlier than some of the other people. Valentino had a little bit of a struggle getting up there. Took a couple more pit stops than the other people, but he got up there. It was so cool. It was so worth the effort. I mean, drinks on me tonight because anyone that did that turned around because it was too tough. Everyone that got up there said it was amazing, well worth doing. Dave liked it. Dave, do you like it?
I absolutely liked it.
Everybody liked it.
And if you're stubborn enough, you'll make it up.
Yeah, all you gotta do is sort of power through and know that the prize is there, and that's essentially the story of life. Is when you think you're down and out, just keep going. And it's stupid. It's a hike, but a lot of people give up on shit, and there's just such a sweet pot of gold waiting at the end of the rainbow.
It was really, really cool. Like it makes you feel so little.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to tell everybody that if you're ever stranded in the desert, it's no shame drinking your own.
Yeah, you're gonna judge and think that I'm drinking my own piss. Even I wouldn't get that desperate. I'm drinking David's piss.
Which is blue, obviously.
All right, so we got about 250 miles now. We just left Arches to Park City, Utah, which is where we're going for dinner and a hotel. The GPS says 7:21 p.m. I told somebody we'd be there by 7, so we got to shave at least 21 minutes off with a fuel stop. So we pretty much have to knock down about 30 or 35 minutes off that time. So we're gonna do a little terracing through the desert. Good. We're a mile away from our hotel. We stopped for a Subway sandwich because that's what people do at gas stations, and we were starving and we skipped lunch, so that killed a little bit of time. It moved our estimated arrival time to 7:58, and we are arriving now at 7:30, so we shaved a solid 28 minutes off our drive by driving at a spirited pace.
There we go. Park City, Utah. Utah has been a very long state, and coming from Colorado, which is extremely different terrain all the time. Utah is the same with that, but it's very different terrain. You go from green to red rock to more green to just desert, and in desert it is extremely fast, and it has an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit, so the rest of the country needs to learn from that. So as you can see, we got our Jag, our GT3, Rob Dom in the NSX, Shivam in the BRZ, and Alex Roy in the Porsche, which by the way smells really funny when he's in front of us, like burning oil or something like that. But all in all, very successful day. Arches was amazing. Totally worth the really wretched hike. It's a little bit cooler here in Park City. It was 81 degrees when we pulled in instead of 100 or 90, whatever it was. And very successful day. My calves and thighs are extremely sore, and they don't call it adventure drives for nothing. No. So I'm gonna close out this day, head to dinner with everybody, and I will see you guys next time, and take it easy. Have a fantastic day.